Hi, everyone. It's Susie again. This is, I call it my session 3. Okay, the first one was what is essential fatty acids? The second one was what is brain soul? And now this is why good oil in, bad oil out. Why taking good oil cold press so important from seeds, and especially black cumin seeds. Now, this article, this is a little, kind of like a short summary by Dr. Weeks. And he's talking about our cells are suffering. You see, our cells are very intelligent. We know what is good from bad oils, you see. And if we can just, we just eat bad oils every day, we will result in ill health, okay? And all I can tell you, we need specific oil daily, okay? So that, life, oxygen, nutrients can deliver into our cells. And essential fatty acids work like tiny magnets. I talked about in the first session, drawing oxygen into all cells, tissues, organs. If we, when our cells lacking oxygen just 1/3, it can start cancerous. And this was stated by this Nobel Prize 2 times winner. Okay, still very, very true. It's online. You can check it out. Now, we know about oxidized oil. Now talk about the petroleum oil. This is the other oil that is so toxic, but it's so useful though. Petroleum oil, 1 liter, makes 1 liter gasoline. And further down here, you talk about just little bit, 1 liter makes 4 container of body lotions. It probably costs only $5 the cost. And you see, all the cosmetic we use, majority of the ingredient is petroleum oil. Okay, then you talk about the medicines. Then most of the medications, aspirin, antiseptic, sulfur drugs, you name it, antibacterial, directive. Come on. I used to take antibiotic and sulfur pills so much because I have frequent bladder infection. These are all synthetic. This is the so-called, toxic oil that we are eating. But, if you're sick, you have to take it. That's what the doctor tells you. So that's what I'm saying. When I heard about 10 years ago, this cold pressed black cumin seed, drink, I love it. I wanted to take myself. I know I'm lacking. So this is just an article to let you see that I just copied it, from the books. Now, every day we eat, and today there's about over 10,000 of these chemical additives into all these food that we love to eat. Oh, I came back to America. Oh, I love the hot dog from Costco. Very tasty. Beef hot dog, and only costs $1.50. Less than $10 Hong Kong. It tastes yummy. But guess what? This is what we do. We eat all these yummy food, and it's just slowly it will create inflammation in our blood, in our artery. And this is where it captures all these fatty deposits. Once your cells or the lining of the artery start inflamed, it will trap, okay? It will trap all these bad fats going through, okay? If you read sometimes you read some magazine talk about, these so-called chemicals that are threatening to our hormone system. You see, toxic chemicals around us in food, water, air, and we use every day, eat it, rub it on our skin, inhale it, even right here, even exposure to relatively low dosage, it will hurt, especially these children that are in mommy's tummy. They're not born yet. They already absorbed through mom's blood. And this bad, so-called bad toxic oil is going through the baby's brain all over his body. So that's why this generation, we see more children having mental health. It is estimated 20%, 10 to 20% of baby children will be suffering some sort of health problem or hormonal problem. You saw the big headline, endocrine disrupting, okay? So, well, these are children on mental drugs, 11 years old. Bad oil is part of our daily diet. We can't avoid it, so we have to wash it out. So after 10 years of taking Rain Soul and sharing in Asia with so many of my partners and friends, customers, I finally can share with everybody, this product really works. And it's oil, cleanse oil, you know, just like we take showers every day. Now, if you don't sleep good, many people think, oh, well, I don't sleep good. Tell you what, your brain's 60% fat. My next session, I'm going to talk about the brain and the bad fat. And high cholesterol feeds breast cancer, okay? High cholesterol means bad cholesterol. That is from eating, you know, these yummy food, so-called with toxic petroleum oils in it. Feeds breast cancer, okay? Now breast cancer, I think worldwide, every 11 minutes gonna hit a lady. So it's very common hitting young age, or on the limb. I'll show you later. Now, you see all these, I'm gonna go more next session. The next session, I'm gonna talk about brain focus, but I want to show you. This is how the arteries, vessel, blood vessel, small or large, get blockage, okay? And then people get headache, you know, headache, or they cannot sleep. There's a reason. There's a blockage in there, and blockage in the blood. Okay, these are bad enough it will trigger a heart attack, but you won't know it until it's blocked about 70%. And this picture, you see the blood on the right side. You see this yellow gooey stuff. It's like we cook chicken soup, okay? And the layer of fat is on top. I mean, it tastes good though, you know, and but this is the fat. This is what we call triglyceride, and it will create sticky blood and create plaquing in our arteries. This all showing you every day. We have all these bad oils, but 10 years already, I can tell you, I've seen good oil in when I start taking this good oil, cold pressed black cumin seed, you know, nutritional drink here. I mean, it just good oil in, bad oil out, and then good oil, anti-inflammation, and then good oil, good hormone. Okay, I'll be talking on hormones in the future. Now, here's the thing. Pay attention. And, you know, it took me about probably 7, 8 years. I saw all these testimony. And I'm just, you know, it's out of my search for a reason why this good cold pressed seed nutrition with essential fatty acids in here and with all the phytochemicals and works so beautiful. I mean, I just couldn't believe it, but this is the truth. So 2 years ago, I searched and I finally find an answer. This is our so-called intestine, a section of our intestine, and it's that over millions of villi, like their finger-like, okay? They are lined up in the small intestine. It's about 20 feet long. It's right in here, right under abdomen. It's about 20 feet long. So we have millions of these little fingers, and the nutrition is absorbed through this layer of villi, okay? The nutrition that we, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner, we're eating chicken, okay? So the protein, okay? You see the blood capillaries transport protein, minerals, and vitamins. You see all the food enter into the stomach. And then the stomach utilizing the gallbladder juice and breaks down everything. Break down the chicken leg or the steak or the pork steak, pork cutlet, whatever you've been eating, okay? Even simple food, an apple, it will break it down to the smallest molecule, very small. So it is better, I suggest you, when you eat food, you eat it slowly and you chew about 20 to 30 times in your mouth. If you have good digestion in your mouth, you will have a better absorption down in the stomach area, break that, and I mean, you will help the stomach break down the molecules from the food, very small, and then they start absorbing via the food going inside the small intestine, passing through this villi. Now, in this line of gallbladder juice, so I told everyone, if you must drink at least 4 cups of clean water, because your digested gallbladder juice, digesting 3 meals a day requires about 4 cups of gallbladder juice. See, the gallbladder secretion goes in through the preparation lining in the small intestine, okay? So you see the blue arteries, red arteries, transports protein, minerals, and vitamins. Where are they going? They're going through the whole body and then deliver to all the cells from the head to the toe, to your hair, to your nails, okay? That the messenger, the delivery guy is the red blood cell, okay? So it's a very complicated thing, and it requires the thousands of enzymes, okay? And because our product is cold pressed, there are a lot of enzyme, phytochemicals in here. Now, next thing, look down here. Lacteal vessel, this yellow one, okay? This yellow one. Transport fats exclusively into the limbs. I tell you what, 2 years ago when I saw this, I learned something. I mean, because I want to find out why these people take this product, wash away these big fatty tumors, you know, big and small. I got so many testimony. So 2 years ago when I saw this, I understand. I said, now, because every day when we eat these oxidized fat, trans fat, margarine, fat from the beef, you know what I'm saying? You know how these beef, very juicy, very soft, tender, they got a lot of fat, okay, like Kobe beef, okay? So all I can tell you is that these fat, whether it's animal fat or any fat you use to cooking, it will go in this lacteal. And this only collects fat. You know, your body knows exactly what you have, okay? Our whole body works automatic. God created us wonderfully. So now, don't you agree? Nothing. You have to agree. Fat is so important that there's a private vessel, you know, transport, okay? Exclusively to the lymphatic system. This is the lymphatic gland. You see protein, mineral, vitamin, all go into the artery. That's it, simple. Fat is very important to our body. If our body weight is about 100 pounds, you know, if you weigh about 50 kilos, 20% should come from fat. You should have enough fat. Fat insulate the temperature of the body. Fat protects your organs. Very important. So that's why this private transportation, you know, brings it to the lymph. Okay, so now you know all the fat that you eat go into the one channel, lacteal, the lymph. Okay, many people probably hear about, oh, they go to some massage and they do some lymphatic, you know, detox. Come on, do you know what you're detoxing? You are detoxing this bad fat. That's the lymph. You know, a lot of people go to the beauty salon, do some lymphatic detox, cleansing, massage. That's what it is, okay? They do this, they try to squeeze out this stuff, okay, to keep it going. But just think, if you've been eating a lot of bad fat or these waxy fat, you know, like white wax, how you can go massage a lot. You can go sauna a lot, okay? Use high heat. Go to sauna, massage. Yes, it can melt down something. But let me show you the next picture. This lymph, these are all lymph. You see this little green knob? These are lymph nodes. Sometimes if you have a sore throat, you can feel this lymph node. When you go see a doctor, they always check this. This is the heavy duty area, you see? You know, today there's virus going on, the Wuhan virus. They get through here. These virus, if they can pass through here, they hit your lung fast, okay? They tell you to drink water to keep this nose clear and the throat clear. Come on. If this has been plucked up with all the bad fat, if they've been plucked up with so many bad fat, okay? I mean, you think you can drink a cup of water nowadays, 10 weeks, 20 a month, you can clean it up? No way. You try washing your hair, your greasy hair. You think the water can wash down the greasy hair? No. You need shampoo, you need soap. They're also made by oil, okay? And now they go back to the natural soap. They use natural ingredient, but most of the shampoo and the soap are synthetic. So you see all these lymph nodes, okay? Lymph nodes are supposed to protect us, but look at all the lymph, okay? Now this is just the heavy duty lymph. You see, it goes into your lung, it goes into your heart. These are the lymph nodes. This is where the white blood cell will fight for you. The white blood cell will fight for you. Okay, they get swell up. That's why you feel something funny. No, seriously, I have gone to doctor before, take antibiotic. This is about 40 years ago. Then the things, you know, the lymph node will reduce back to normal size. Or as Chinese, go see Chinese herbal doctor, drink some herbal tea. So I tell you what, this is the key. You see this lymph, the thymus gland. This is the center of the training center for white blood cells. The lymph. I'm talking about the blockage at first. Now I want to tell you, it does relate on your childhood, bringing up, or how often you have taken antibiotics, okay? This is the training ground. Thymus gland is the training ground of all the white blood cells. If you have been suffering infection, you have been taking antibiotics, tell you what, this thymus gland probably very inactive. And if this is inactive, how can the white blood cell get sent out and fight for you throughout the whole body? And this is not just this, okay? Look at that. You see the whole picture. This is still just general. This is the one on the red one, that's the lymph all over, from your brain to the nails to the feet. The whole body's lymph. And probably 100,000 miles too. I have not found out the exact measurement, but the blood vessel, the arteries are 100,000 miles. This is the artery, blood vessels, the blue and the red. But this is all lymph, okay? So sometimes if you touch your body, you touch your skin, it hurt, there's some blockage here, okay? And this is all the lymphatic glands. Now, the white blood cell go around, you know, and travel and via the lymph fluid. And if you never drink water, you don't like to drink water, chances are your lymph glands are plugged up, okay? Now, like I say, you know, it's 100,000 miles. It's going to take years before it's totally blocked up. Now, I just listened to one doctor. He did 2 autopsies on 2 Wuhan dead body, okay? 2 persons died of the Wuhan virus. And what this doctor was saying is that when he did the autopsy, he discovered that person's lung is all clogged up. It's blocked. and they have the so-called the fluid is all sticky. It's sticky fluid in those lymph. It's the liquid. Are you drinking enough water throughout the day? Huh? I mean, tell you what, this is no one day happening. You know what the most important part of this thymus glands? I was reading a book long time ago for children, 1 year old to 12 years old is the training ground of all the white blood cells. If the child is always on antibiotic during the first 12 years, this little kid grow up will be very, very unhealthy, because after 12 years old, the thymus gland already, how should I say, shrink. Because if it just went from baby on to 12 years old, the thymus gland is the training ground. So all the white blood cells get to be, super strong army, and it will reproduce, throughout your life. It's 7-day cycle. White blood cell come in 7-day cycle. They will grow. But after 12 years, this thymus gland kind of the training activity lower, reduce. So very important for childhood health, okay? And again, very important to have enough fluid. Otherwise, inside get to be sticky. And so it was interesting to hear the doctor that did the autopsy for two dead person, okay? Now, lymph. The breast cancer is getting so popular now. You see, the breast is all just fat. And you hear about the people removing, when they have a breast cancer operation, doctor always say, oh, congratulations, it did not spread. We cut 12 of your lymph glands under the arm. There are no signs of spreading to the other limb. That's good news. And then the sad case is somebody had a breast removal and they discovered that, oh yeah, cancer spread throughout, the armpit or the lymph glands. And they had to remove some lymph glands. That's what it is. All the lymph deposit the fat. Remember, the lacteal collect all the fat that you have eaten throughout the day, and it brings it in the lymph glands. And then the lymph glands all connected to the breast. Okay, that's what it is. So honestly, when people come to see me with this situation, I would tell them to take 10 packets. I did. There was a lady that 3 times occurring. She already got 2 operations, and the 3rd tumor came back on the breast. And I told her, you just go take 10 packets a day. That's what I told her. And she was so happy when she saw me a couple months later. She said, oh, Miss Susie, thank you for telling me to take that 10 packet. That's it. It's just fat. You clean them out. And all these so-called brain problems, all these, they're all because of the bad fat in the brain, which I talk about next time, okay? The next session. And so I, from the bottom of my heart, I really want to tell everyone, I call this internal shampoo is by no accident. By no accident. There was a lady who wanted to lose weight. She called us, me and Rachel. And so we said, well, why not? Take 3 packets a day then, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So after 2 weeks, she called us. She said, hey, I passed out some blue color stuff floating in the toilet, So we said, well, what have you been eating then? Well, she said, I've been taking a lot of diet pill. They're blue color. I said, good. This good oil, cold pressed good oil, wash your, oh, I did ask her what color. She said, blue color. See, that's it. It's synthetic. It's a petroleum oil got stuck into the lining of the colon, intestine. Your body cannot digest them. It'll go right into the lymph gland. So I didn't expect this one. 2 weeks, that's it. 3 packs a day. After 2 weeks, she was able to pass those blue stuff oil coming out. So that was good news. So from that day on, I call it internal shampoo. This is it. So I just want to tell everyone, I sincerely hope everyone take it faithfully. You know what I'm saying? And take it every day, 1 packet, 2 packet. I do recommend ladies take 2 packets, and men can at least 1 packet. Take it every day that you're doing, take care of your outside, you know what I'm saying, your hair, and wash your body. get that bad fat out. Thank God our pores are, they can come out, the bad oil naturally by itself. Okay, but this will help speed it up a little faster. That's what it is. Prevent further accumulation. So this is it. And I tell you, I used ring soap to wash the kitchen filter, the filter up above your stove. It was like this. And I used the soap and rub it on and just wash it with towel, paper towel. It came right out. Because the inside one, I run hot water, but the outside one just totally clean out. It was amazing. This is it. This is it. This lady had this for 16 years under her limb. It was she was she was feeding her baby, breast milk, and created some sort of a breast infection, and that's what it is. Any infection in the limb start trapping bad fat. It just got bigger and bigger, 16 years, okay? And guess what happened? She took this product 2-3 months. That's it. And look at what happened. Because it's, just fatty tumor. That's it, nothing wrong. So doctors say leave it alone. Because these stuff, fatty tumor, you cut them out, you remove it. 3 will grow next door, right next to it, nearby. Because there's so much fat inside accumulated. You remove one, then those fat will go to somewhere else nearby. So just leave it alone. Take this, okay? And your body in due time will take care of it. So your liver takes fatty liver, take some core and soul, wash out the fatty liver. And bone, this builds, you need oils to build bones. And the brain, I tell you, I'm going to talk about next session. And stomach lining, skin, beautiful. 1 year now. Build your blood 4 months. Okay, I think it's enough today. You understand how good oil in, bad oil out. Okay, bye-bye.